Yeah, I'm good, you?
Good, thanks, mate. We just start with the incident at the end of the game, which is not what we usually want to start a press conference with, but can you just tell us what happened from your point of view?
I think it's been spoken about, is it not? I think our chief executives came in, our supporters crossed the line in terms of their action. We all understand games full of emotion. We get a penalty in the last minute. The frustration's there. Fans can say anything they want to a degree in terms of what they're saying to the dugout. It's fine, that's part of it. But it crossed the line by someone, carrying out an action that's not acceptable. And then after that, a few of our staff want to protect our people, which is natural because it's disgusting what happened. But luckily we managed to calm the situation down, and Livingston have been fantastic in terms of dealing with the situation.
You've been in Scottish football for so long, Conor. Have you seen things like that before? Does it surprise you? That something like that's happening in this day and age?
No, it shouldn't happen. Whether it's football or not, there's no place for it in society in terms of that. Like I say, the reason we love football is because there's so much emotion involved. There's so many highs and lows, and it's part of it. And the banter from the fans in terms of giving a bit of abuse, etc. You just deal with that. We all accept it, but when it goes and crosses a line, there's no place for it at all. And like I said, I can only speak highly enough in terms of Livingston as a club dealing with it, and I'm sure the appropriate action will be taken.
In terms of the goal, how big a moment was that for you?
Yeah, it was massive because we knew the challenge coming here. Really good team, confident team in good form. Difficult, always is coming down and playing on AstroTurf. It's not something we're accustomed to every second week, which Livingston are, and you can see how comfortable they are on it. Good team. So to come away with a draw in the end, and again in the manner in which we stay, we keep fighting to the end. I genuinely didn't see the incident. I didn't think we had a penalty coming. My view was blocked at the time. We didn't have a feed on the dugout for some reason. I've not seen it back. So I don't know how soft or how not it was. I can't comment on that.
What was your message at half time, Don? Because obviously the goal that Livingston scored would have come as a setback at the time, but just about trying to keep calm in that situation.
Yeah, look, it was a real frustrating moment because again it just shows the importance of set plays in football. We have umpteen of them in the first half an hour. Ronan's putting in fantastic deliveries. Keeper pulls off one really good save. And then we get punished at the other end, and the timing of it was really disappointing, because I think there wasn't much in the game, two teams going at it, competitive match, so at half time you're thinking 0-0, we don't defend it properly enough, we get punished, and naturally it jolted the players. There was a setback to them, but as I stressed to them at half time, this is two legs. What we've got to make sure is you don't get spooked by that and let the game get away from you. And like I say, we stayed in the game, which we've not done enough over the course of the season in certain matches. We stayed in it 1-0, and then you get that moment, and Ronan shows fantastic composure once again.
You think you would have taken that 90 minutes at home to survive?
Yeah, exactly. We go back to Dingwall. The pitch is in incredible condition right now. As you see, well, as I know from what I've seen, Livingston are a good football team. I'm sure they'll look forward to that. We're comfortable, it's at home. I'm sure we'll have a big home support. It's got the making of a great game on Monday night.
Does it help that you've got the experience in that over the last couple of years?
Well,
some of the players.
Yeah, some of the players do, and we know what it takes. And as I said before the game, you have to earn it. It's difficult, Played Raith Rovers, Partick, two teams that were in great form the last 2 years, no different than Livingston. Maybe the difference what Livingston have is they've got that Premiership feel, that's not long since they've been out of the league. They've got experienced players in there who are Premiership players, so that's the challenge that we face on Monday.
How is Carroll?
Pardon?
How is Carroll?
Yeah, look, he's disappointed with what happened. He's an emotional person. He was disappointed, like we all are, because, like you say, there's no place for it. If I'm being honest, I think he did really well to keep his composure in a really awkward situation for him.
And you helped him, did you not?
Well, I tried to. That's one maybe strength of being quite a calm person, that you recognise that there's potential for something to escalate, and it's important at that stage it doesn't, because then it's a game that's getting beamed around the world, Sky, etc., and you don't want that to overshadow what has been a really good system for Scottish football show in the playoffs.
From a footballing side, what needs to improve from your team heading into the second leg?
Well, I think we need to, I would say, service Ronan Hale a lot more, because you can see how confident he is. He's playing with a real freedom. He's in great form, and I thought, like I say, first half an hour we managed to do that, and then we had a lull. I thought Jordan White came on, made a good impact in the game, but really we're going to have to perform collectively at a high level on Monday to come out on top against a good Livingston.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, guys.